So I wanted to make a quick video on how I do the magic ring and some tips that help me, and hopefully they'll help you as well. And then I'll also provide a alternative to the magic ring, which is super simple. And so as far as magic ring goes, you just are going to wrap it around a couple of fingers like so. Go in behind, grab the yarn, pull up a loop. Don't pull it up too far, and you're just going to pinch it between your finger and thumb like so. So you can switch hands. Then you pinch it between this finger and thumb, grab the yarn, and just pull it through that loop. Now, with the magic ring, you can pull that tail there, and this will tighten your ring if you pull on this one. And then we'll just switch hands here, and I'll show you. And then this one, you can loosen it this way. So whatever makes it, however it's most comfortable for you. I usually keep it fairly small, and then just going to hold it between my finger and thumb, and I usually get my finger and thumb holding it in place here as well, and just kind of go in, and then you'll just work your stitches. So if you're doing a single crochet, you do a couple of those. And once you've done a few, like depending on how many you've got, if you have a lot of them, then I'll do half a dozen or so. And then I just go ahead and let's say you've got to do 12 stitches. Well, I've got 6 so far on there. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten it up most of the way, leaving a little bit of a hole there. And then you can take your yarn and just kind of hold it over there, and you can pinch your work, and it's a little bit easier than to go in and do more stitches if you need to, because there's some like a heart that work quite a few stitches in the same ring. So that's it. That's the magic ring. Hopefully that helps. Now, as promised, I want to show you how I do an alternative to the magic ring. This is super simple. You're just going to do your slip knot, and then you're going to chain 4. Chain 4 seems to work pretty good for most of the patterns that I've done before in the past. You may want to do, if you're having to do a lot of stitches in this ring, you may want to add a chain or 2, but try 4 just to see how it works. After you do 4, then you're just going to go back into that first chain, grab the yarn, pull it through, and you've done a little slip stitch there. And so now you've got this little ring that you've made. So that is your ring instead of the magic ring. Now let me go back in here. So let's say you had to do 6 single crochet in your ring. You're just going to stretch it out so you have a little hole there. And you're just going into that little hole, a little donut, with whatever your first round of stitches are. And then the problem with the alternative to the magic ring is you aren't able to just tug your string and tighten it, but you can just take your yarn needle when you're done and just go take this tail here, the beginning tail, and just thread it through there once and then pull on it, and it'll cinch it close. So it's really a nice little alternative. Now, if you want practice doing the magic ring, I have a video, a strawberry plant tutorial that uses the magic ring a lot, so maybe give that a try if you want to practice. So that's it. Hopefully that helps. Have a great day. See you on another video. Bye.